Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going
Welcome
on?
back. Happy Friday.
Dude, we have a crazy episode today. We got Big Drew, as you can see, next to Abby and Ollie.
Big Drew.
This is the homie. He's been training with Alejandro for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 months plus, right? Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Drew, you're an absolute baller. I've trained you once.
Yeah.
I know you probably didn't like it, but I did it. I had fun.
So-
I didn't.
Why don't you tell everybody how old you are, Drew?
I'm 9,
And what grade are you in?
4th.
Fourth.
Dope.
Okay. Dope. So what are you into? Why do you like to train?
I don't really know. I don't know. I just always like the thought of having abs and like being strong. So
Let's go.
I just wanted to go to the gym.
Dude, that's what
Okay,
I'm talking
I
about,
like
man.
that. So
Want to be stacked up. I love it.
did football inspire you at all to work out?
Sort of, yeah. Because I wanted to play tackle football, but then I realized one, I'm not strong enough, and also I'm just kind of afraid of contact. So I wanted to start tackle football next season.
Okay.
And
Is that still
Dude.
your goal?
Yeah, he's ready, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the season's almost over.
No.
Do you feel more confident now that you've been training with like your speed and your agility? And
Yeah.
yeah, you're definitely
Yeah.
a lot more speedy, and I feel like your coordination has gotten a lot better too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been crushing it. I watch him every week when he's over there with Ollie doing his drills, crushing it every week. And that was like a couple weeks ago. I got to torture you, right, bro?
Yep.
What'd you think?
Well, in terms of getting stronger, fun. In terms of pain, if your goal is to get me into pain, then you definitely
Let's go.
accomplished your goal. You exceeded the goal.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about, man. You guys
Alright.
heard it first.
Little guy
Big
speaks
Drew.
the truth.
Dude, he balled out. We had him do all sorts of drills. He was doing hitting drills.
Was he
ladder
doing the
drills.
sled?
Yeah,
we
we
had
had
him
him
on the
sled.
total
I have
gym.
I think you
the-
pushed me, dude, didn't you?
I did, and then I think with Alejandro, I pushed the 100 pounds.
That's what I'm talking
He
about.
did.
Nice.
He did push
That's
a
an
full
animal.
100.
Wouldn't it be 137 plus the medal on the sled?
He's
Yeah,
exact.
plus the
Look at him.
plus
No-
the sled.
no pounds left
100
off that thing,
plus
dude.
the sled. So that's probably like
Oh,
135.
that's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
How do you feel
So
about
what?
that, Baller? Yeah.
Yeah, he's ready for NFL.
I mean,
That-
Bucks. I know you're ready. You want to play for the Bucks, dude? They're looking for a QB. That's what I heard.
My arm is kind of flaky.
Your arm is
You're
flaky?
you're not Tom Brady yet.
No.
That's right. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
time, dude.
Practice makes perfect.
He
I'll
catches
be
some
able
nice
to
spirals
throw
in
the
there.
entire driveway, and the next day I can't even throw like.
Nah, I've
An
seen
inch.
you. You got some tight spirals, bro. I've seen them.
So why do you think it's important for I'm gonna say kids, even though you act like such a grown up? Why do you think it's important for kids to work out? I know we talked about this a couple days ago, and you gave a really good response. So if you want to give that same response, that's okay.
That was just a joke.
okay. It was a good one though. So why don't you tell them what you told me is the reason why it's important for kids to work out?
My joke was originally so you could brag. But,
Definitely.
Ah,
Why wouldn't? I mean,
that's what I'm
bragging
talking about,
rights,
dude.
right?
but
I love it. NFL
maybe
ready.
help to keep someone healthy because we're like getting strong kind of keeps you healthy. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
For sure.
I think you already kind of touched down on this when you said, basically you saw a goal and then you saw what you needed to do to achieve that goal and you actually started working towards it. So I think like in my book, that's a big step.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
dude. At 9 years old, my goal was like, when am I going outside next? It wasn't like, man, I gotta get my life in order. I
Yeah.
gotta get my health in order.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna go
you-
be an astrophysicist.
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
So is that what you
I'm-
want to do when you
I
grow
feel
up?
dumb when I
I
talk
have
to
a lot
Drew.
of things I want to do. Like my main things is be like an astronaut, an astronomer, or a football player. That's mainly my stuff. So
Or
I
a
have
football
things.
player.
So I have things to like fall into.
Dude, you could be all three and be the first.
Exactly. That's what I'm pitching.
Jack of all trades.
I really don't have. I really hope I don't have a launch on my football game. My
Right?
playoffs.
During your
That'd be
Super
bad.
Bowl, like, yo, sorry. I
I'll
gotta go to Mars.
No, you got to start the SNFL,
There you go.
Yeah.
Space National Football
Ooh.
League.
Oh
Yo.
yeah.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
The
knows?
spiral that never ends. Throw it over the moon.
So tell us why you're into astronomy. Where did this interest start? You know, did you read a book? Did mom and dad talk to you about astronomy? Like where did that start?
I don't really know. I just kind of fell into astronomy. I like the thought of space and the technology that's needed to build and construct a space shuttle. And the Eagle was also interesting because of how Neil Armstrong landed it without like barely any fuel
yeah.
and how he had to go off track. That just kind of interested me. My parents never really talked to me about it. I kind of read one book and then I'm like, oh, this is sick. Just gonna get a book here, study that. Don't mind me.
Dude, that's dope.
Mhm.
So do you
I
are you
love it.
interested by like what could be out there, or you're just interested in just the fact that there's technology needed to get to space?
Everything, essentially.
Okay, so do you think there might be something out there that you're looking to find? What are you looking to find?
Aliens, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Maybe a new planet. That'd be pretty cool.
Little Elon
Yeah.
Musk says it
There
like
you
it
go.
is.
So you're very interested in Mars and what he's trying to do
Ooh.
there in Mars.
Hmm?
Do you know how Elon
you know
Musk
Elon
is
Musk?
trying to get
Yeah.
us to Mars? Are you very interested in that?
Like,
Like, would you live in Mars?
Mm.
I mean, judging on the atmosphere conditions, probably not, unless I had some OP space helmet or spacesuit. Then maybe, but
What like really fun thing would have to be on Mars for you to live on Mars? Like mac and cheese, chicken nuggets,
a better
Dino
atmosphere.
nuggies.
better
better
atmosphere?
atmosphere.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I was curious.
So you feel like at one point in time, this atmosphere will no longer be inhabitable for us?
I mean, no, it's just Mars' atmosphere isn't very good for a human body because space has no air, and I think it's a thin atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mars has a very thin atmosphere.
I believe they don't have as much oxygen
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
the atmosphere of Earth.
Doo-doo,
Yeah.
as we would call it here on planet Earth. Right. Ain't
So-
enough breathing air for us.
Is it just you, or do you have any siblings?
I have my brother Nick.
Okay.
Yo, Nick goes to the gym too. He's a baller.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Been crushing it as well.
He's been picking up some real skills in those boxing boot camps.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
So
there
do
you go.
you
It's a
like
comfort
the fact that you guys both work out now? Does it give you a lot to talk about?
No, not really, because he's kind of weird about it. Like, I want to talk to him, and he just storms off to his room or goes upstairs and watches a movie with his
Well, Nick-
friends, or anything other than talk to me about the gym, in which he does.
How old's Nick?
He is 16.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's a teenager, bro. That's what happens.
That's
Mhm.
exactly
guess
what my
what?
sister did to me.
You gonna do the same thing, bro.
Mm,
Ah.
Maybe I don't know. He might
I don't know,
retreat
Drew
to
is,
his
I think-
spaceship
I
instead
think
of
he's
his
already
room.
advanced. Yeah,
I'll
he's
just build my
advanced.
bottle rocket.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna go figure out how to land on another planet. I don't want to have to deal with you guys.
Be right back.
So do you get told often you're very smart?
Sometimes, mainly by my parents, but at school, my teacher is not quite liking me. But
Not quite like
Wait, what
you.
happened there, bro? What'd you do?
a lot of
What kind of
stuff.
trouble you getting into over there, man?
Are you being the class clown?
That well, yes, but that can mainly wait if we're gonna do episode 2 with me. But anyways,
Man, his next episode.
gotta
already. Look
set
at
it
this guy.
up.
He is
someone's gonna have to remind me though. But my teacher doesn't quite like me. But some of my friends think it's kind of cool that I like space. Bradley thinks he's so smart, which he is. He knows way more about life than I do. But then when it comes to space,
How old is
He's just-
Bradley?
Bradley is, I think, younger than me actually.
And he knows more than a life about you. How does
More
how
I
does
about
heard-
that?
life mainly, but like I like space, so I know more about space than him. He knows more about.
He knows more about Earth.
Yeah, I heard you
Yeah.
have a book of
Ah,
facts.
okay.
I
that
do.
makes
You have a
I
book of
do.
facts that you've created of astronomy.
Yeah.
So is this just a book that you've created and you write down different facts you read from other books, or
Yeah, mainly. I have like wannabe chapters. Like I'll have some of them actually got torn out, so I just kind of put them in there like a bookmark. But I'll have stars, and I'll put facts about stars, and then the next page it'll say Betelgeuse, and I'll put facts about that one star.
oh,
So-
okay.
It's kind of under categories, but sometimes it'll be messy.
Mhm.
So tell us more about Betelgeuse. This
Be-
is a particular star.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a really big star, ninth brightest in the sky.
Ninth brightest. What's the first brightest?
The sun.
Well, compared to
sun
us, but I think
to
there's a
us.
brighter star.
Sun.
There's probably a brighter star.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure there
The
is.
sun
Yeah.
isn't the
Space never
largest
really
star.
ends.
So why do they call it Betelgeuse?
I don't remember. I don't think there actually was a reason though.
It's probably some fan.
Well, there's a
also
movie.
scientist.
There's a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie called
Has
Betelgeuse.
nothing to do
That's
with
why I
stars,
wondered if it
but-
had anything to do with the star.
I don't think I had that in there.
Did you
Nah.
take any notes on Orion's belt?
I think I did. I'll have to
do you
rewrite
think?
them because
How do you look at these stars? Do you have a telescope or do you like just go online, YouTube?
I go online, I do stuff about space, and then I learn about that, so I write it down. I look at the moon sometimes with my brand new telescope, funny enough, called Orion.
Let's go.
It's humongous, basically takes up our garage.
That's
That's
sick.
pretty sick.
Our
Dude.
garage is a
Mhm.
mess, but it's mainly just the telescope that's making it a mess.
Oh,
That's
that's
awesome.
sick. Now, so how do you find a star with a telescope?
Yeah.
I don't. I just look at mainly the moon.
But you can
I
like,
can.
yeah.
It might blind me just a tiny bit, but
it'd be
So when
worth
you
it a
look at the
little bit,
moon,
you know?
is this telescope does it have enough clarity that you can see like craters and
Yeah,
textures of
I
the
can
moon?
I can see craters. I can see like, no pun intended. I can see the dark side.
Ooh,
That's
Wow.
pretty cool.
my man's smart.
You
dude.
see any little Martians up there?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta keep watching though.
When did you get this
Mm.
telescope?
I actually don't remember, but I know I got it. I think off of Amazon.
Nice.
I think
That's
so.
where it is.
Now, does this hook up to a computer? You just like look through it, like it's got that little
I
looking
just
glass?
looked through it. No computer. That's.
That's too advanced.
I mean, it's not advanced for me now. My mom probably couldn't work that, but that's okay. My dad could figure it out.
And not to mention, those things are expensive.
Yeah, I know. We were looking at one because I was like, it'd be cool to look up.
My
there and
bank
see what's
account is drained.
Your bank account. Or your
I
parents'?
decided to buy a go kart.
Yo.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
Oh,
Have you
what
been
kind of
driving
go-kart?
The go-kart?
What?
Is it a Segway? What is this?
I wish it was a Segway 9-bot. I wanted that, but it was like $2,000, and
Yeah.
my mom made a big to do out of it.
I'm a big child,
Um,
so I know all about this.
So then I
I mean,
just
2,000's a lot.
yeah, but then I just bought
That is a
a.
lot.
It's not dangerous. But then
It is
No, it
dangerous.
isn't.
It's a
Something
little
out of a
dangerous.
9-year-old's mouth. That's not dangerous.
But then
How fast does it go?
my go kart that I have goes top speed, I think 7 or more miles an hour.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You
But I
can
run
drift it or
faster
what?
than it. Like I put my friend Marilyn, she came over. She has one of her own. That's why I bought it, because I loved hers. So she came over.
He's got a go-kart.
How
dude.
fast
That's
does
so
the
sick.
dangerous one go?
Oh,
20,
like
right?
37.
37.
that's-
But
Yeah.
then it has modes. It has modes. Rookie mode goes at least the speed.
Drew,
of-
I'm gonna buy one. You can drive.
Drew,
Thank
that
you, thank you. Bring it to the gym.
So
Uh-oh.
we have 2 electric bikes, and the top speed goes 25 miles per hour. So, and I feel like I'm
Yeah, they're
flying
pretty
on that electric bike. So,
I can see how they could be dangerous.
yeah, 37 miles per hour is pretty fast.
I had 2 motorcycles
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Those go really fast.
My
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
Way more than 20
And
miles.
My mom literally let me drive a 4-wheeler that I could burn
Yeah.
my leg on. And
That's
I did
baller,
perfect.
dude.
So you shouldn't be talking.
Yeah, you're in the woods. You know, you're away from people. There's no other cars around.
Yeah, but that was like were you on the 4-wheeler by yourself or with somebody else?
Somebody was outside, but I was just on it myself.
Yeah, that's baller, dude. Tell me
Yeah.
that.
It's got 4 wheels. There's a difference.
like,
It's
"She let me
usually in
drive
the
the
grass,
4-wheeler, I can, like,
right?
go kart."
4-wheeler is normally in the grass, and then the go-kart is probably something you want to take around the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Is
there's
it,
kids out playing.
electric?
You got to be safe.
Is it an electric go-kart?
The one I have, it's
There's a
powered.
gas.
It's electric. You have to charge it, but it's powered by a hoverboard. So you have
Oh, dope.
Oh,
there's
that's
a
pretty
hoverboard.
cool.
There's a
I
like
think
a
I've
giant
seen
bar.
this. Yeah.
there's footrest, so you can put your feet on those, and then you're basically kind of laid out, like your chair's extended in a car, and then you have a chair attachment, so you're just sitting, and then you have these bars on the side. You push that way to go forward, push back
Oh,
to,
let's go.
backwards
That's
and
even better
stop,
than a go-kart.
and then
So,
it turns.
The real question is, does Marilyn bring hers over and you guys ride together?
No, it's way too heavy and also probably dangerous because it's gonna scratch up a car. But I did put her in my go kart. She knows how to ride it.
Is
And
this a 2-person or 1-person?
one person.
Okay.
So- but then I said, let's have a race. And I was on foot and she was in the go kart. I beat her.
Of course,
sometimes.
let's have a
See?
race.
Beat her 3 times.
Come on, let me get that 37
Mhm.
mile an hour
What is
go-kart,
this?
please.
What is this?
saw
I've
that
seen you
training.
do this.
I don't know.
What
I
does
just,
it mean?
Oh, that's
it
his
doesn't
thing,
mean
dude.
really anything. I just do it because I
That's
She's
the
like,
new-
I'm cool.
yeah,
Right?
That's
pretty
the Drew.
much.
Okay, so what, if I wanted to use that movement, what would I do after?
Brag more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's his
Like
his
right
own
when
dance.
When I hit a new PR,
Nah,
Yeah.
you score.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if you hit
Yeah.
a
Okay.
like you get a touchdown, right? You get a touchdown. That's what you're doing.
oh,
Except
touchdown.
Except high school doesn't allow touchdown dances,
Yeah,
and
they'll
I
take
don't
your butt
think
to the
my coach
curb.
wants us to do that. Last
Oh, yeah. you'd be a
last
good
season
sport.
though,
You
our
can't show
coach
about, man.
was tough on us, but he let us do touchdown dances.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
What was
I
what was
never got
yours?
to
do a
touchdown.
touchdown dance.
Yeah,
Oh.
what was your dance?
Yeah,
What-
did
what
you
I
did-
do-
was going to do a back bend, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But,
What about the
couldn't do it.
worm, dude? You can always go classic
Yeah,
with the
can
worm.
you do the worm?
Absolutely not.
Can you do the moon dance? Do you know what that is?
I don't think
No,
I
I don't
can.
know
I
what
think
the
I've
moon
tried
dance.
and I
Like the
failed.
moonwalk?
The
Yeah, the
moonwalk.
moonwalk.
I failed miserably.
Oh, There's
Oh,
one
have you
man
ever-
that could do it. His name is Michael Jackson. He's no longer with us.
He pretty much just invented it.
Yeah,
yeah.
he did it good.
Is
I've
that
never
like?
seen it in the flesh, but I did see it on video, and it's pretty dang good.
Oh yeah, that's a. All right. Very, very interesting show today. We're recapping our YouTube
Yeah,
dives.
yeah.
But basically, I was gonna ask a question because we were talking about like the moonwalk, football dances. All right, so everyone knows
topic.
Jeff Bezos has gone up to like space and whatnot. This is the new topic. I'm creating one.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm
Let's
gonna
do
drop
this.
if this
Side
mic was
segment.
not connected, I would drop it.
Okay.
But
I break it.
what do you think? So like Elon Musk still hasn't gone to space. If Elon Musk went to Mars, or if like you landed on Mars first,
Ooh.
what would your football dance be? What would the celebration dance look like?
If I was on Mars and I did it.
You were the
Yeah.
first one
landed
You're the
on
first one to land on Mars.
Well, if there's no gravity, I'd do a quadruple backflip probably.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
Throw up in that
Respectable.
Like
helmet
I
a little
just
bit?
jump up, just whee.
Okay. I'm a bit of a gainer man myself. Go
So
for
do you
those
want your
gainers.
parents to come up to space
Nice.
with you? You want this to be a solo trip?
solo trip?
Solo.
Okay.
I don't have the time
So
to
how
teach them facts.
How fast does a spaceship go, and is it safe?
I don't know how fast the spaceship goes. I know how fast the ISS goes.
What's that?
Okay.
At least 17,000 miles an hour.
Wow.
Does that sound safe?
That's insane.
What do you
I
think,
mean, with the security that they have and with the astronauts in there, probably safer.
Safe-ish.
Yeah.
There we go.
But I would not be okay if I just got a letter in the mail saying, "Hey, come to the ISS." I'd be like, "What? No, wait, what?"
You're like, I'm not ready for
So
this.
have
Yeah.
you looked
I need
up
training.
to see what you need to do to become an astronaut? Like, do you know your steps? Have you written any facts or notes on this?
Mm-mm, no.
Okay.
So that book of
think-
facts is just stars and stuff, like space stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, he's accumulating resources. He's got his transportation down. All right, now we just need some materials. We're gonna start building the next SpaceX program.
Dude,
Okay, out of
let's go.
Drew's
Baller.
bedroom.
I am going to space camp in Huntsville though.
Yo.
Wow.
All right, so
when
what
are
are
you
you,
doing
what are you
that?
doing at
Summer?
space
Yeah,
camp?
I'm probably gonna bring my notebook of facts and
Dope.
I've been writing a documentary on how to land a space shuttle from space. I was just that bored. So I also
You're
did,
writing a documentary?
So is it a
So-
video?
no, it's
Oh my
on my computer.
Okay. So you
Um,
know, like a documentary is normally like video, right? So you're hoping to you're writing it down, then you want to
Yeah.
make a video?
Probably.
Okay. Are
Like
you
I might
gonna be
read
in
it aloud and stuff.
You're gonna be
Oh,
the
okay.
narrator.
Probably do
Cool.
that.
Yeah,
I like
he's
that.
writing out the
Yo.
story. He
My
knows it's gonna be
goodness.
biography.
So how long is space camp?
I think all week.
Okay, so do you sleep over there or you just go
Yeah,
there?
we sleep over there.
So what are you most excited about?
Yeah,
doing?
that was what I was gonna ask.
What are you doing there? 'Cause
Well,
I know you don't go to space.
No, we don't.
That'd be a
Off the
cool space
videos
camp.
I watch, what I remember is you do have a landing the space shuttle simulator.
Dope.
That's really cool.
You're gonna learn about the ISS, and then they send you off in like this giant machine, so you can jump high, and you're simulating fixing the
Yo,
ISS. in a
that's
room.
Sick.
And then they have this giant spherical thing that you get into, and it like twirls you around in all different directions.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, I think they use
I
that
would
for
throw
physical
up,
training for
for
those
sure.
astronauts. Is what it
Mhm.
looks like.
They probably also used to make someone sick.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So are you nervous? Is this your first time being away that long from mom and dad?
I'm not nervous, but yes, I think it is. And being away from any adult that I don't know.
So you're
Yeah.
nervous about that, or you think you're gonna miss mom and dad, and you're gonna want?
I mean, you get phone calls
okay.
at night. They lock your phone up so no one steals it and stuff, or you don't break it.
Okay.
Cool.
So you get to call mom and dad at night and tell them like recap of the day.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what are you hoping to gain from this camp? Like, what are you hoping
Facts.
knowledge wise? Yeah. Like, what else do you want to learn about that you haven't learned about that you're hoping to learn in camp?
More about the ISS because I don't know a thing about how to fix the ISS. I just know how fast it goes.
Yeah.
And what ISS stands
I'm
for.
not really familiar with the ISS. What is that?
It is the International Space Station.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
See, I thought
okay.
in-school suspension. That's what I knew.
See, this is the
Wow.
difference between these two
See, this is a
generations.
smart man.
This is
This
why
is
the
difference
future is
between
bright.
reading books at a young age
The past is
and
dark.
playing outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the International Space Shuttle, right? Okay, so people live there, right? Did you see that they want to make a hotel in 2022.
Yeah,
in
I think I
space.
heard about that.
Yeah,
I
what
would
do you-
live there.
You would.
I would live there. What
What
are
are
you gonna
your
do
thou-
there, dude? You
so-
can't go outside.
Oh, I go float down to
Actually,
Earth.
He already is outside. He's in space.
Ooh.
Right. There you go.
It's cooler than
So
outside.
there's the complex. But with the space shuttle, okay, let's say you live there. You know, only a certain amount of people can live there. So how do you think they choose? You know what I mean? How many people can live there
In
and
the
who?
in the hotel.
Well, in the
Space
ISS,
hotel.
because the space hotel will be
They
booked
might
up for
pick like
years.
they might pick like the people who know most about space, maybe previous astronauts or current astronauts.
Mm.
Maybe some
I mean, it makes
astronomers.
sense. If something
So
goes wrong,
experience.
then they can at least like try to do something.
Hotel
other than
reviewers.
just-
Hotel reviewers.
Yelpers.
Yelp.
So-
5-star hotel.
Yelpers.
Do you think that you're gonna, if you were in space, you'd get anxious? Like you'd start to be like, oh no, I want to go home now and I can't.
I don't know. Not really though.
No,
You'd
the
be
whole
cool up
idea
there?
just fascinates you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be able to go up in space, but I definitely, you know, there are people that are very interested in it and there's things that they want to learn from that experience. And so the anxiety kind of just washes away when they're up there because they're just so fascinated by everything around them. But I think I'd get a little claustrophobic. I'm not going to lie. What about you, Ollie?
It would be tough because it's a conundrum. Like
Yeah.
you're in the largest expanse of like vastness.
Yeah.
that
How would you?
humankind has
It's
access
like being
to.
in a submarine in the ocean. Like
How
you
would
have
you
no...
get claustrophobic if you're just in space? Like there's infinite.
Well, that'd be like if you're
think-
floating, but you're in that
Oh.
spaceship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think you'd
wherever
feel
that
helpless.
spaceship is all you have.
I
to
think it's
move around
proved
it.
I don't have claustrophobia because in our school we have these stairs going to our room because there's 2 levels, and at the end of the day, after special, mainly PE, there is like this much space between 2 students, and I had to fit in there, and I was like,
Mhm.
And it didn't bother you. You were like,
No.
okay, I'm a sardine.
He's
He's
about
like,
it.
I'm ready for space. I'm ready
Okay.
for space.
What do
Me
you
and
think
that
about the
shuttle.
space suit? Like, how do they shower? Do they shower?
I think
Yeah,
they
that's
do.
got to be some stink.
Mm.
man.
Yeah. I was always wondering that. So, like, the first man that was in a space capsule, his name was Gordon Cooper. And maybe you might want to do some research on this. And he went around the Earth. He orbited 20 times. And I believe it was, 36 hours just in the first flight that he was in?
I don't remember, but he was up there in this
Yeah.
little space capsule in his dirty little
Yeah,
suit.
there's no showering. This was a tiny
He was
little
taking down a lot of
capsule.
facts, though.
Yeah.
So he
Facts.
actually listen to this, Drew. This is pretty interesting.
Oh, no.
He found some sinking ships in the middle of
Sunken,
the
not
sunken.
sinking.
Yeah, see, stay in school, kids. Anyway, he found these shipwrecks in the middle of the ocean from space,
Yeah, he had a high def.
and then so they made a show on it, and these guys were like hunting the treasures, and they found some. What do you think?
I think I'm gonna go into that sea.
You
Do you
ready?
think you'd like to be in a space capsule where you can take all those notes?
Yeah.
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 Get all the treasure.
I'd like to get my hands on Drew's notes after the.
What do you
the
think?
space
Okay.
shuttle. You know what I'm saying?
Give me on another
Find me some
podcast. I'll
treasure.
bring it. I will shove it in the camera.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah?
That's
You
all
want
we
us
need
to
to
write your
do.
facts?
Look.
He's like, fix this, Elon.
Drew's facts. Drew's facts.
So, what do you think that type of expansion of the mind being up in space will do for somebody's perspective on life when they come back to Earth?
Well, know more about space, but since there's probably no gravity, they might feel a little more unleashed because they're used to just jumping really high. So they'll probably go back to Earth and just jump, and they'll probably like not be used to the gravity.
Yeah, the gravity will probably.
Who turned off
definitely
my
be something
super
Yeah,
suit?
it'll be like what's going on here?
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
think
yeah,
that
right.
they'll appreciate Earth and its beauty more? Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like once they realize what it's like up there without like the plants, the ocean, the land, the
Yeah.
everything, they'll probably care more about Earth.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll miss yummy food, or you think you'll get accustomed to eating that dry food?
Space paste.
Yeah, the toothpaste.
I don't know, honestly.
I-
What's your favorite food?
I'd get
what
sick
would you
of that. I'll
miss?
tell you that much.
If you could pick one food you would miss up in space, what would it be?
No, I can pick a food that I already miss because I have an appliance in, so I can't eat it. Probably jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Ooh.
Jelly
Really?
beans, dude.
Yeah.
Just pure
Good choice.
sugar wadded up in a little bean form.
Root
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
Root beer jelly beans. Those are the best.
I
Okay.
finally appreciated root beer. It
Ugh.
took me a while. I finally appreciated it.
Okay.
What
Can't
made you
trust
come
either
to
of you.
this moment
What moment?
where you appreciated it? How
Oh.
many times did you have to try it?
A couple times I went to Culver's and I got some root beer and I loved it. So
Okay. Yeah, Culver's definitely has really good root beer floats.
Were you guys jelly bean babies?
No,
No.
No.
I hated jelly beans.
Oh,
I mean, they're not
they're
that
missing
great.
out.
I like, okay, so you normally get jelly beans on Easter, right? So I liked the little mini Cadbury eggs. You know, the ones with the hard shell around it and milk chocolate inside. That was my favorite over the jelly beans.
They're delicious.
Gross.
I'm a Reese's cup.
Have
person.
you ever, huh?
did you just call jelly beans gross?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
Have you
disgusting.
ever
That's
had,
You're gonna
now
start
think
a
about
war.
this.
Doo-doo.
This is questions for Ollie and Drew. Have you ever had the jelly beans from the Harry Potter world where they like taste is like
Oh,
ears wax and all that
gosh.
stuff? Have you?
That was so horrible. It swept through my middle school, and
Uh-huh.
people were just pranking each other left and right, and they were so disgusting.
Have you ever
Wow.
had the Harry Potter jelly beans?
Well, based off your reviews, one I know I have not because I only have the normal people jelly beans.
He doesn't like that snot rag
Those are
flavor.
like wizard
What?
beans.
Sorry, what?
There was a snot rag flavor. There was
Nice.
throw up. There was.
There we go.
ugh,
Next Halloween, but I
it was
got
horrible.
We're gonna get you a box of them so you can try them.
No,
on this
thank
podcast.
No, thank you.
We're gonna make you try every flavor. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
do remember
gross.
there
Why would
being
they make
snot.
Jeez.
Why did
Just
they make
described like a
those?
kid's worst nightmare.
Yeah, they were. I don't know because it isn't that like a real thing in the Harry Potter movie. Is those jelly beans?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why
Yeah.
they made them because it's the jelly beans are on the train. At one point in time when they travel back to the school, I think they end up like ordering some candy or whatever, and somebody gets these jelly beans, and so it's in the Harry Potter world.
So we've asked you a lot of questions about like, the great beyond, the final frontier, whatnot. What about, here on Earth? What's your favorite thing down here to do?
Probably go outside, ride my go-kart, play with my football, use my new kicking tee I got for Christmas. Sometimes I'll go to the house that's on the corner. My friends are there. We'll play football at this giant place called the Pit. It's
Oh,
this giant
yeah.
retention pond,
Yes.
So
and
That's where it's
it's
at.
huge, except it's drained. When it's actually a pond, it's when it rains.
Yeah.
completely.
what?
Some things never
I
change.
didn't
that's
hear the
it.
gym in
That's
that.
American right there.
The gym's not
Ah,
one of your
look
favorite
at
things to do.
Oh, okay. That's my second favorite thing.
Oh, that was a long first.
I'll take a
list.
second.
That was like 8 things on
Yeah,
list
that's
one.
because it's all outside. And I
And
like
gym
it.
was 9.
Indoor activities.
Yeah,
like gym.
because everything outside I really like to do.
Yeah, it's important to be in nature. I think that we forget, and I'm glad to hear that the kids are still enjoying going outside because nature helps kind of
Yeah,
keep
dude's
us
in the
grounded.
pit, bro.
Yeah.
That's old school, dude. You sound like the Sandlot. Go down, play with
Have
the
you ever seen that,
homies.
the Sandlot Kids? No.
Nah, dude, he's
Oh.
9 years old. He don't know that, man.
Maybe a movie you need to check out.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Your dad's a fan of
Okay.
classics.
Well, I think that's a wrap for today's episode with Little Drew.
We're gonna get Big
Um,
Drew back. Big Drew. We don't
Big
call
Drew.
him Little Drew, man.
Big
That's
Drew.
Big Drew.
And so
We gonna get him back on.
that was a wrap on that. But I would like to
We
get
are.
him back on a different episode so we can see that book of facts.
I wanna
I'd
see
like
the
to
facts,
see all the
dude.
facts he has on space. I might be able to learn a few things.
AbsFitnessTrainer.com. Or
Yes, sir.
AbsFitnessTrainer.com.
You can find
YouTube,
us on
Abs Fitness Film
Instagram
House.
at absfitness_Brandon Florida. Facebook, Abs Fitness LLC. Like Justin said, Abs Fitness Film House on YouTube. And that's where we do stream live along with Facebook every
Yeah.
Friday, 2 to 2:30 p.m. You can catch Operation Hustle live. We are also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you want to check our
Ooh.
episodes out later after we're live and
Download
watch
them.
them on your own time. So download them and definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that little ding button. Is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
little
yeah.
alarm.
Notifications.
The notifications
Yeah.
button.
Most important thing.
yep.
Hit it now. Click
Exactly.
it. Boom, 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 boom.
And TikTok is what, Justin?
Abs Fitness Tampa, Florida.
Yep.
Or
Abs
Tampa.
Fitness Tampa, Florida.
Yeah. I don't even know the name of my stuff anymore.
Okay, we really got to
There's
get
too
that
much.
down. Abs
We're
Fitness
done.
Tampa.
One day we'll get it
Anyways.
done, guys. See you next
Bye,
Friday.
guys. We'll see you next Friday.
Goodbye.